I'll keep up the incredible work, all of our youth athletes, and go out there and support them this weekend. Show them a little bit of love on a very sport-dominated weekend. Why? Of course, AFCONS entering the business end now. Teams looking to secure their places in the knockout rounds. And luckily, South Africa has taken one massive step forward in their campaign this year. We are now joined by an AFCON winner himself, David Nyathi, and Matthew Booth, an expert commentator. I had no idea, man. Clearly that next phase of your career is there, ready for you to take the reins. And Matthew, I'm sure you are enjoying a bit of a break at the moment. It's been a bit of a grueling season for you.
Yeah, no, it hasn't gone well the first half of the season, but
I tried to sugarcoat it there a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. But no, we're looking forward to the second half, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a lot better. Nice to see the club dipping into the transfer market, so we'll see what comes, what sort of squad we have come the 13th of Feb.
Yep, no, we've been talking about the drama that is Bafana Bafana in the build-up to AFCONS in our first game, waiting for that elusive goal. Well, they turned it on. A very different-looking Bafana Bafana in our last game. 2 goals came at just the right time.
Yes, I think it was a very, very huge relief for the whole of South Africa. Because the first game wasn't very, very impressive. I think we were all disappointed with the first game. But the boys came back and they responded very, very well. I thought they played beautifully well. I thought they were very passionate. Their intentions were very clear. And they really gave us a very, very huge relief and a lot of hope going forward.
Matthew, what do you have to make of the game? Because some people are saying that, you know, Angola wasn't really the strongest side that we can measure ourselves up against and really write home about this game. What are your thoughts on the win?
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that, but when a team goes out with passion, like David says, and wins every ball and tackles and fights, right from Bernard Parker down to Sangweni, you know, things will go your way.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. And more importantly, we scored 2 goals. Goal difference is
The drought is gone. The drought is finally ended.
We needed that for the emotional game as much as anything else. We've spoken about Dean Furman on the line yesterday. He made such a massive difference. Maybe not standing out in terms of his individual play, but how he brought that team together. Once your midfield is locked down to that degree, then you can come from as deep as Sangweni did to score goals. You need to have that midfield locked down, though. Yeah.
No, he was absolutely fantastic. It was very difficult to pick out a man of the match.
Yeah.
Because everybody played so well. It was probably between him and Sangweni. But yeah, absolutely fantastic from Furman, box-to-box player. He really gave us an element that we were lacking against Cape Verde.
Yeah.
And yeah, the results, you know, said it all.
Exactly.
And what would you say was really the difference in the side? The one thing that we can take forward to the next game and the game after that to ensure that we keep coming back, playing with guts and possibly winning game. What is that difference?
Well, I think the team knew deep down within themselves that the first game was not their true reflection, and they knew that they had to come back and respond very, very well, and they showed that. But I think they've set themselves a goal, and they now playing to the truest level where they think they will reach that goal, and that was, I think, what we saw in the second game.
Yeah, you get a sense now that the plan is actually coming into effect, and you could see it on Gordon's face throughout that match, kind of an I told you so look about him, but it needed to click now. Of course, we've been given a bit of a let-off. Both of the other sides looking to qualify against us in our group, drawing. We've got every opportunity now to qualify for the knockout rounds, and that had to be obviously our first big goal.
We are in control, obviously, now. We got over the first game now. We got momentum. I think we got belief now, and we got confidence. So we also set a standard for ourselves.
Yeah.
South Africa now is very looking forward to the next game, and I think the team will want to continue doing well. You know, winning is always a very good habit for champions, and I think they will look to do that against Morocco.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew, you and I were talking a bit earlier on about what should we think are our chances right now of taking it at the end of the day? Or should we still be taking it, let's say, game by game? Because this one game has kind of changed everyone's perspective, like you said, of what Bafana Bafana can actually achieve.
Yeah, not only our perspective, but more importantly, the players' perspective. Because at this point in time, and I'm sure David will let you know that after this victory, they believe they can beat anyone. And that's great for our confidence, but more importantly, like I said yesterday, guys like Shaba, Mpela, Renelwe, they're going to be chomping at the bit to try get into the team, and that's a very good variant for Gordon at this point.
Yeah. Yep. No, the star quality is starting to shine through, and we knew that there were stars on the side. They just needed to click, and clearly they were clicking. Well, we've still got to get past Morocco this weekend. We're going to have a little bit of a breakdown of Morocco's team, see what's in order. It looks like quite a developmental side, playing towards their next World Cup, but still not to be taken lightly. We'll get into that after a break. And of course, Minnie Dlamini is joining us this morning. We are over the moon to have her join our studio team today. She is going to be helping us get into the mode. And of course, this weekend, it is the Tattoo Expo. So get your ink out, wear it proudly. We're going to get into a bit of the tradition of one of humanity's oldest cultural traditions, all on the way after a break.